everybody, and welcome to another live stream with Garbage Gamer. Going to be doing something a little bit different this evening. We're going to be playing Mass Effect Andromeda, which is one of my... I don't know if I'd call it one of my favorite RPGs, but it's definitely up there. It's a pretty good game. It's a lot better game than it got credit for being. And it's it's a fun game all in all, and it's something I want to play through again. I figured why not make a stream out of it. So let's get started. Normal difficulty for now, yeah. Hey, Sam Spoon, welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, it's, I wouldn't tell anybody that this is like a 10 out of 10, must-play game or anything, but if you're a Mass Effect fan, like, at all, especially now that you can pick this game up, like even like the deluxe edition or whatever.
Every
for like
great moment in our history began with a dream.
$5 or $10. Like, you owe it to yourself to give this game a shot, because
each bold
it is a
leap
lot better game
was achieved by those willing to do anything
people give it credit
to
for.
it.
Like, people like to shit on this game when it really
We
doesn't
are,
deserve
all
all the
of
shit
us,
that it gets.
leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start.
I love this opening cinematic.
But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Heading through the Mass Effect relay to shoot them towards the Andromeda galaxy. Cool shit. $100,000 adventurers embarking on this one-way voyage. So there was 100,000 of them when they set out. Like, I'm guessing that means, like, say 20,000 from each species, about? Like, say 20,000 humans, 20,000 Asari, 20,000 Solarians, Asari, Krogan, and the only ones that didn't come along, I think, were, well, of the main races anyway, were the Quarians, who stayed behind because they were gonna send a ship, but they were gonna send a ship like after the first wave of colony ships went through. And that was going to be like part of the first DLC that was going to be released for this game. But after it got shit canned so hard by the games press and stuff, they ended up shutting the studio down and just shutting the game down, which is kind of fucked up.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Scott, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get them a cup of coffee first?
But yeah, this game gets so much more shit than it deserves. It's really, to me, it's a solid like 7 or maybe 8 out of 10.
Scott Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
I mean, it had its bugs, you know. You can't deny that, especially with like some of the facial animations and shit. But a lot of that, you know, has been patched out now, and the game actually looks better than it did at release.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
And you know, me personally, I think the story kind of gets more shit than it deserves too, because it's really not a bad story. It's if you think about it, this is pretty much the same story that you get in Mass Effect 1. What they did here is basically the same fucking thing that J.J. Abrams did with the first new Star Wars movie. You know, they tried to hit all the same story beats that Mass Effect 1 hit, you know, while making their own story, basically, and setting up room to build on it with, you know, sequels, you know, in another trilogy, is what they were going for. Alright, so it says, that's professional, and that's casual. I guess maybe we'll be, professional, maybe? Be kind of duty-oriented kind of a guy, maybe?
Even if it isn't, we'll be ready.
I hope so.
You know something?
Word came down. The Pathfinder wants you all mission ready within the hour. Look this way?
Why the rush?
He didn't say. But something's up. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Fucking Sam. I still don't trust this damn thing. You know, having this AI in your fucking head. I mean, on one hand, you know, I kind of think that Sam is genuinely trying to be, you know, Ryder's friend and genuinely trying to help out. But on the other hand, like, everything we've ever seen of AI, you know, in this fucking game is like, I don't know, man. It's hard to trust that fucking Sam unit not showing up on the Mass Effect Andromeda page. Thank you for letting me know that, Ogre Beast. Give me 1 second here. Let me back out to my stream information. Wait a second here. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Stream information. Category. Mass Effect Andromeda. Update. Okay, thank you for that, Ogre Beast. I appreciate that as always, man. Let me know now if it's showing up under the Mass Effect Andromeda category. There's something weird with the way the Xbox like lists some of these goddamn games. I don't know what that is all about. Implant?
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised.
Yeah,
Sam
I
sees
bet it
what you
is.
see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
That's what I say though. It's hard, like, I mean, we'll see as we get into it, but it's hard for me, like, with everything we've seen, Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, like, every time you deal with an AI, they always end up being, you know, fucked up and turning crazy and, you know, like, basically trying to kill people and shit. It's hard for me to trust Sam completely.
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed.
All right, good. Thank
Based
you,
on the levels of
Ogre.
adenosine in
I
your
appreciate
system,
that,
the
man.
neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, Adena what?
Good looking out, man. I appreciate
It just
that.
means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around
Okay.
while we revive your sister. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting the fucking dark energy or whatever the hell that's called. Oh shit.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on!
Engineering, report.
This is cool.
Try to brace
Gravity
yourself.
cryo is offline.
I'm almost
I always
at the
like this little moment when the gravity goes out. There comes Cora.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I like her.
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure.
I
Sensors
think-
are scrambled.
I think I'm gonna.
But it's good to see you're
I
up.
think I'm gonna
Feels like
do her
centuries since we
romance
spoke.
This is
on
the
this
Pathfinder.
playthrough.
Mission teams continue preparations.
Because personally,
Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here.
uh-oh,
It's Sarah Ryder.
something's going on with our sister. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do Cora's romance because personally, the other option that we have,
What's
TV,
wrong?
just
I don't know.
kind of
Let's
annoys
check
the
it out.
ever-loving shit out of me. Like, I just cannot fucking stand her. Like, at all. It's the same person that voices Sarah, I think it is. I think her name is in Dragon Age Inquisition, and I couldn't fucking stand that character either. Just annoying as all fuck.
Did the world just
Hi, Dr. Carlisle.
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Hi, Costa.
Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that.
Okay.
Thing out stasis.
Never felt zero.
We'll
Makes
get to our sister in just a minute.
Ooh,
I just want
hang
to
in there.
grab all these little data pads and shit.
means something tripped the generators. Like what?
Yeah, we don't need to talk to those assholes.
This is the captain. I need
They're not important. We'll never see them again after the starting
Did the
planet.
seals break?
Anyway.
No.
Hi, Dr. Tapero.
Scott,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
What's the prognosis? I already forget what the gearhead means. I know the little square-looking thing is logical. The heart is emotional. I guess the little gearhead is like serious, I think, something like that. What's the prognosis?
When can she wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam,
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
to be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while, then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi.
Okay.
Keep us updated. Right.
And
I'll wait for you at the
sadly-
door, whenever you're ready to go.
Sadly, we won't ever get to we won't get to see
For now.
um,
Round the clock
Sarah
monitoring.
for a while.
We don't know if they're in true stasis.
That's one thing I disagree with a little bit in this game. I think they could have let her, let you have woken her up and maybe made her like a member of your team, like made her like a companion and shit, like the rest of your party. I think it would have been kind of cool.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
Alright. Nothing really to do on this floor here except just look around at different shit. I think we've done everything we can do. The information wall,
Hi there.
which is all
I'm
fucked
Jan
up.
Larson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I'm here to
Gives us a
welcome
little
you
bit of
to a whole
information
new
about the
galaxy.
Andromeda
The
Initiative.
good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
Right. Where are the other arcs?
Your current location is Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Parchero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship,
Right.
Ark Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185.
So, the Asari, the Turians, and the Solarians, they all left before the human colony ship did?
Engineering, be advised the sensor array has gone down.
Because, like, I believe what we find out a little later once we start looking in, you know, to where they are, like, they actually arrived before we did and, like, have all had interactions with, you know, the shit that's going on here in Andromeda. What's our
The
destination?
selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds,
What I told
the
people that
Helios
are working
cluster
on
was
Star
selected as
Trek
our
Online
destination.
is
Now
Earth
you are part of the
SJW
first
means nothing
wave
in
of arcs
space,
arriving in
yeah.
Andromeda, our new home for humanity. Once the Pathfinder team's assessment is complete, Habitat 7 has been
Okay.
selected as the most likely candidate for colonization.
I don't think that's going to work out too good. Alright, we don't need to go through much of it. Alright, yeah, so basically, yeah, we've been sent here to Andromeda.
You're on the Pathfinder
They
team,
scanned ahead and picked a bunch of, like, potential habitable planets for each of the different species. And we're supposed to be pulling up on the human world that was picked out as like a golden world or whatever. That's supposed to be like the closest thing to like Earth climate and shit, you know, for humans to live on. And that's pretty much where we're at, except we didn't quite make it because our arc crashed into that big fucking dark energy looking field that fucked our ship up, basically.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Oh shit! And now they're gonna
Whatever hit the arc
teach
right
us
never
how to
hit.
use our
We have to
scanner,
get off the power
basically.
motor, it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find
Right.
it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the vault.
On it.
I'll try
This
to
was
get
a
readings on the
fun
second
element
conduit.
here, you know. I liked what they did with the scanner in this game. They kind of made it almost like The Witcher in a way,
Ryder,
like
try
The
scanning the whole
Witcher, you
conduit.
know,
Look for the
sense and
fault.
shit.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it. Bad relay. Ryder, can you go reset it?
Where? Oh, at the terminal, okay.
There.
Yeah.
It's reset.
It's working.
Okay, so we got power restored to the ship a little bit, yeah?
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram.
Okay. Now we need to go up to
Was close.
the command deck, I think, to
The adventure
meet our
begins.
dad.
Not
and the
sure your
captain
dad
of
will
the
see
ship.
it that way. Go ahead and
Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of going for like a serious kind of an attitude for Ryder, I think, on this one. Because given who his dad is, you know, I kind of think that Ryder would probably have, you know, like that kind of a personality, you know,
Ground control,
trying to
report.
We're drifting. Flight
live
controls
up
aren't
to, you know,
responding.
who his dad was as like an N7 agent
First
and shit
priority
like that,
is stopping
you know?
these outages.
like a
Mainline
super
power's been knocked
serious
out.
kind of
We're
a
on reserves,
badass,
Captain.
you
They
know,
won't last.
kind of a guy.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Well, he's right, though.
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she needs to be able to fix the ship. You know, and she is the captain, and I mean, it's her call ultimately, but I mean, to me, I think Ryder, you know, Ryder Senior, or you know, your dad or whatever, I think he's the one that's right here. You know, you're in a galaxy where you don't know shit about shit, you know, and as far as they know, everything's cool with Habitat 7. You know, they need to head for solid ground, you know. They need to head for somewhere where they can put their feet on, you know, solid ground, man. Because what happens if the power runs out on this ship, if something else goes out, you know, that they can't fucking fix, and they're too far away to get to, you know, a habitable world, then what happens? They're all fucked. But at least if, you know, they go to a world and sit down on it and find out, okay, you know, we can put people down here, you know, at least then they can get people, you know, somewhere where they can at least have a chance. But yeah, I prefer solid ground.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
I don't know about that, dude.
All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
Alright, so here it's telling me again what the tones are. Logical, casual, professional, emotional. So yeah, I guess we'll go with logical. Yeah, it looks bad. I mean, it does look pretty fucking spooky.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
Wow, that's...
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
Exactly.
And
That's
if
my
it's
fucking
not?
point right there. That's what I was
As
saying.
Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we are already home.
It's exactly what I
All
was
right,
saying.
just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
If something else happens and the power goes out and
A
stays
stubborn
out,
one,
you
isn't
know,
he?
they need to know if that's somewhere that, you know, that's safe. Give him a chance.
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
This is a good looking game, man. I mean, I could see where, you know, they ripped on some of the, like, the bugs and shit that happened, but, I mean, this really was a good looking
My
game.
sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood.
And if you're a
She beat me in
fan
the
of,
world
like,
by 1 minute.
Mass
Couldn't
Effect
wait to get
1
started.
that had, like, all the roleplay elements and shit,
Well, don't worry.
like,
I'm sure Sarah
this
will pull
brought
through.
all
When
of
she
that
does,
back. You get all the
she's gonna want
different
stories.
weapon
So,
selections,
let's get out there and
the
find her
different
some.
fucking armor selections,
Right. You'll want to get your
all
helmet.
of the
And maybe stop
like,
at the good luck rock before we go.
roleplay, you know, like skill
The what?
selections, all that good
It's an
shit
old
comes back
superstition
in
of your
this.
dad's.
Do, do, do.
We
Somebody's
scanned Andromeda.
jamming out to some fucking
Everything was in
tunes
the
over
clear.
there.
How could things change like that?
But I mean, that's kind of a mind fuck, man. When you think about it, like they left home and they had to put them to sleep, like cryogenically freeze them, because even using the Mass Effect relay to like super speed them out of the galaxy, like out of the Milky Way, it still took 600 years to get from the Milky Way over into Andromeda. Like, that's fucking insane, man. I mean, that's I couldn't wrap my head around that, man. I mean, that's fucking nuts, man. Like everybody and everything they knew in the Milky Way galaxy is dead and gone. And as far as they knew when they left, at the point that they left the Milky Way galaxy, the Reapers were getting ready to destroy everything and take over everything, because they left like right at the end, I think, of Mass Effect 2, before Mass Effect 3. Like they left right when the Reaper War was heating up, and the Reapers were coming like to invade Earth and shit, like at the start of Mass Effect 3. Like in between that, I think.
Got
Pick
it.
up a helmet, yeah.
Should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
In precaution,
And it's
please arm
rock.
yourself, Ryder. Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Big ass piece of granite.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta pick up a gun, right? Yeah, gun. All we got is an old pistol. What, bitch?
Good thing the safety's on.
Good for you, I guess. Read that, yeah. And, we can talk to Kirkland and Greer.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad seen anything
No,
about
I
what's
don't
going
really
on?
know either one of you. Planetfall in 30.
It was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
See you guys in the
Right,
ride down.
that's all you need to. That's all you need to know, and all you need to worry about is we're going Planetfall in 30. Be ready for anything. You know, you're soldiers. That's all you guys need to know. Hi, Fisher.
Ryder,
Hey, Fisher, how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
Well, I don't think you need to be going believing in rumors.
I don't know what that's about.
Right. So no one overheard you say you preferred solid ground?
Another rumor.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience and the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Right. You need to be worrying about your job and not worrying about rumors and shit, guy. Check
Looks
out
like Dad's already suited
locker. And our sister's
Hang
locker.
in there, Sarah.
Aw, that's kind of sad. Hi, Cora.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
No plan is perfect, I guess.
The most complicated voyage anyone's ever attempted. Something's bound to go wrong.
It's a good test to see what we're made of. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
As long as we don't get eaten.
I prefer to eat lunch, not be lunch.
You're not a real explorer till you've
exactly.
got some scars. Or bite marks.
On that note,
Okay, holy
time
shit.
to get to the shuttle.
Okay. I like Cora. I like her. I like her quite a bit. She's fun.
Dr. Carla,
Trying to
with
decide-
everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand. And if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
This could get rough.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
Okay, so you're all badass all of a sudden.
All right,
huh?
team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seemed prudent given the situation. We'll be short-handed with Sarah out.
Should have broke out more than pistols, but I guess
I heard what
a pistol
happened.
will have to do.
Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
Yeah, we shouldn't worry.
Sarah wouldn't want us to worry because of her.
You're right. The mission comes first. Though, I doubt your mother would have seen it that way. I promised her I'd get you two here safely. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder
gotta
team,
be
not
rough
just
on
because
him.
you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
I like it.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
I like that little speech that he gives right there.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
He's a real hard ass, you know, and he's real,
Copy that. You're on point.
you know, like all fucking, like
Whatever it is, it stopped the
business
Hyperion in
and,
its tracks.
you know,
It
kind of
appears to be an
distant
unstable mass
seeming,
of
but
dark energy.
If you say
you
so.
know, I can respect that about him though. About Alec.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
That's fucking cool.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way.
Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Okay.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go.
The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust approach vector 3 degrees to starboard.
Repeat, Hyperion. We're in the line. Now approaching upper troposphere. We're through.
Holy.
Right, I mean, he's a pilot. He should have
Copy that.
experience, like,
Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
flying through, you
Ionization
know,
levels are rising.
atmosphere and
Stay on
shit.
course
You
to the
know.
landing zone.
Oxygen
I don't
levels
know why
are
he
at
freaked out about that.
requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this
Because the
all
way
worked
Alec
out.
was talking,
Keep
like
it
that's
tight,
something,
Shuttle
you know,
The mountains are floating.
like natural that happens, you know, when you pass through
Look,
the atmosphere, like it scrambles the guidance system for a minute or so.
Hyperion,
Because they even
this is the
called it the
Pathfinder.
blind spot, you know.
We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
All that business in front, party in the back.
lightning strike! We lost Shuttle 2 declaring an emergency! Leo! Hang on right now! Going down.
Oh shit, there goes Liam. There goes us. Fucking shuttle broke in
Acceleration
half.
increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Oh shit.
Damn!
Ooh. Cracked his fucking helmet. I like how they handled the helmets in this one, you know. To where I really don't even mind like having the helmets on in this game, you know, like in Mass Effect 1 and 2 and even 3, like I would always choose just to turn them off, you know, so you'd be running around alien planets with no atmosphere and no fucking helmet, just because I didn't like the way they looked. But
Anyone there?
they actually look pretty good here, you know, where you can like actually see through them and see their faces underneath and shit.
Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Safe. Any survivors?
Did the others make it? I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare. Yeah. No way this is home.
No way. I mean, look at this fucking
Looks
place,
like we're
man.
gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
Like something out of a
Ryder,
fucking nightmare, man.
how's your survival training? I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but... Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating. Terra Incognita. Some of these plants look like tentacles. Is the water here even water?
And that's the only thing,
Damaged in the crash. No good to us now.
like as you're running around, you gotta remember to try to scan all this shit to
Those structures we saw on the way in?
get
Who could
those
survive in a
research
place like
points.
this? Not sure we want to find out.
Because that's how you end up making, you know, like your gear upgrades and shit with the research points. But yeah, we'll see as we go along here, like, why I really kind of like Alex's dad. Like, not Alex, why I really like Ryder's dad, you know, why I really kind of respect him. You know, because he, you know, he acts real cold and,
think that energy cloud was
you
so
know, all
proposal
like
this?
serious business, like
Sam
he
said
doesn't
it's
care,
dark energy,
you know.
but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
Because he's looking out for, you know, the initiative, you know, even more than his family. But, you know, we get to see some other shit out of him too.
What the hell is this?
Come on, we gotta get through it.
Okay.
This is crazy!
Welcome to
Time to
Habitat 7!
run.
Keep moving!
Ah! Damn it!
Looks safer under there!
Is this for real? What the hell's going on with this
I
place?
really love the movements and
going?
shit in this
I
game.
want to see if it's working.
You know,
Take a shot at that fuel cell.
like with the
It's busted anyway.
with the jump jets and shit. You know, the sprint and the jump
something
jets
flying
and
around in the
all that
sky.
shit. Like,
Oh, wow.
this is one of the
UB dragons. Cora will love it.
best like feeling Mass Effects, I think, as far as like the controls and shit like that. Shit really feels nice. Scan that. Okay. I didn't never really realize you could scan that thing until I tried to get close enough to it to scan it, because normally I just pull out the pistol and
I'd say it's working.
fucking pop it before we get close to it. I'd always miss out on those research points. It's up here.
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on!
Not sure we want to be the
There's
tallest
an
thing around
ammo
here.
crate. That's
think I
one
can slip
thing I
off
really
up.
don't agree
Use the
with,
jump
though.
jets if we have to.
Into the breach.
I really
Think I'd
kind
rather
of
fall than get hit by
hate.
lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both.
I really kind of hate that change that they made coming from Mass Effect 1 into
my dad
Mass
finds you.
Effect 2 and 3.
I was a cop, then crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
Where you actually have like ammo that you have to keep track of and shit. I mean, I understand in like a shooter or whatever, you know, that makes sense.
This is gonna be
but
close.
I liked how they handled it in Mass Effect
That's
1
it.
better,
We're getting
where the weapons had the heat sinks, you know, and you could just shoot until your gun overheated, and then you'd
I
wait
see the
until
top.
the gun vented out the heat, and you could keep shooting again, you know, which was basically the same thing as reloading. You just didn't have to worry about running out of ammo, you know.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Because it kind of sucks sometimes that, you know, you feel like you know, you're
Don't know.
tight on ammo
But
or
it's our
whatever.
job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
Ryder, it's Fisher. Wait. Look.
Fucking alien assholes. Rock-headed looking
Shit.
son of a
Contact
bitches.
protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah. Said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Yeah, expect the worst. They're armed. You know, they're, you know, walking around with their fucking guns out ready to go. Expect the worst.
Just be ready if this goes south.
It usually does. Just say
Yeah,
the word
there's
and I go
no
hot.
way,
They haven't spotted us yet.
there's no way this shit ends peaceful. There's no fucking way.
He sees us. We can't understand you. Give us our man, or this gets ugly.
Go, son!
What's the other guy doing?
Back the fuck off, bitch. Bitch. Where's that other guy? Watch out, Liam. What are you waiting on? Kill this asshole. Bitch. Got him.
Okay. It's over. Bishop, you okay? So much for making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in.
Wasn't my choice.
We tried talking. I guess they didn't want to listen. What else could we do? You saved my life.
Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off.
We still don't even know what they wanted.
The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
I guess we'll go with that.
Who says we even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy.
But why go after us like that?
That's true.
Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help. Come on. Ah, my leg! Can you move? I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others. You sure? Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
But yeah, I mean, you know, there's no way that shit was gonna
Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
You know, no matter what. I mean, and you heard he was yelling out like that other asshole that was over here closest to him was doing something.
I hope the other team's okay.
To hurt him, you know, because he yelled out.
Want to scout around
you know, like he was in
You're the
pain.
recon specialist. Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all over the map.
Ah, I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
Grab a refill on ammo. Container. Nice. Alright, so now, let me see, where the fuck is, where's the map? Oh, there it is. Alien structure. What is this? That's something unknown, we don't know what the fuck that is. Just trying to figure out, there's kind of a way that you can, I want to say it's like going around this way and then circling back around, or it might be going this way and then circling back around. I can't remember. Like, I guess we'll just have to fucking pick a direction and go with it. Why the Jedi almost always lose, yeah. More of these fucking alien assholes. Where are they at?
Is that Kirkland?
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
Bitch.
They shot him.
Oh no.
They want to fight? We'll give it to them.
Bitch.
I count one left to go. That's the last of them.
Asshole.
I can't believe we're doing this. Did Kirkland make it?
No, because they shot him. They fucking executed him. Look at that, man. That's fucked up. See, they're not interested in
vital
taking
signs.
prisoners. They
Shot him
fucking
in cold
executed
blood.
him.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they
Exactly.
showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here.
We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere.
Right,
Still,
but they
take a
didn't
look at
have
this
to
architecture.
fucking
This is really
execute him in cold blood like that. Fucking assholes.
Never seen anything like it. Okay, now this is weird. Even with these readings, I have no idea what it does.
Just imagine the mind that invented it.
If that's even possible. Evolution separated from ours by 2 million light years?
Spooky when you put it that way.
It's fucking, yeah, it's weird, yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's fucking just creepy. Oh, what the actual fuck was that?
I wish I didn't.
Excuse me? Fuck made that noise? What in the hell? Okay, that's weird. Oh, well, hi there,
Hey, watch out!
bitch.
What is this thing? I think it was... Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so the cloaking is biological?
Yeah. Weird.
So that thing is able to cloak, like turn invisible without any kind of technology or anything. It just something in its fucking biology
Look,
can
flare's going up over there.
Could be our people.
let it
I'll mark the nav point.
let it do. Yeah, see, that's where it. Yeah, see, that's where we're supposed to be going, but that's not where we're going just yet, because I want to, like, poke around and see all the, that there is to see on this planet. Because there's a lot of, like, little, like, points of interest and shit like that, and loot and stuff that you can get if you explore a little bit.
New and painful ways to die.
Maybe we could jump jet our way across.
Is that sound coming
That's
from
fucking
below?
creepy.
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
The scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
Wow. Yeah, some kind of fucking crazy advanced civilization built all this shit. And whoever it was, you can tell it ain't those assholes that we ran into. Because this is their technology. And I mean, look how fucking different this is than this shit over here, you know. Like completely fucking different. Alright, I think there's something hidden up here.
Wonder what's in here.
Oh, I think there's, we get to see, yeah, one of those fucking alien machines, and it flies off. I don't think I got to scan it.
What the?
Oh, no, I got it.
Some kind of flying thing.
Added to the list of stuff around here we don't understand.
And this is all, oh no, it's some useful stuff. It's mostly like crafting shit though, I think. For later. like crafting stuff and stuff we can sell and shit. But still pretty good loot, I guess. Wow, that's fucking creepy. Alright. Be careful jumping across here. Yikes. Another container. Alachi. Oh, what the fuck is that all about? The whole fucking screen shook for a minute there. What is with all the red dots? Are there bad guys around here somewhere?
Ryder, move those aliens ahead.
Oh yeah.
They see us!
More fucking... Oh god.
Here we go! Not much of talking, are they?
Hi there, bitch. Is there one behind
They're
us?
using those animals. Careful! They're smoking!
Holy fuck, man.
This is for Kirkland! You hanging in there?
Fuck back, bitch.
Don't worry about me!
I'll take that shield, asshole. Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. I'll take that shield too, bitch. Pop your head out again.
Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder. I used to guard a Mass Effect relay. Wish we'd had one for the Orcs. I wonder what these guys are doing here.
I've got
Crashed some
an
kind.
assault rifle?
It's not one of our ships.
When the fuck did I pick up an assault rifle? It must have been when I saved one of the guys. I must have took an assault rifle off of him. I didn't know I had one. That's fucking weird. What the hell is this? The fuck is that? Is that one of their ships?
Not from the Milky Way. One of theirs. Think the storm got it? At least the weather isn't playing favorites. You'd think if this was their planet, they'd know how to handle the storms.
Alright, you spoke got your ass shot, Liam. Sneaking up on me like that. Bitch. What is this? Huh.
It's food. I think. Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet. So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world? More of them in the cluster? Not loving them.
Well, I mean, you don't know they're not growing anything on this planet. I mean, there is shit growing. I mean, there's all kind of weird looking fucking alien plants growing all over the place. I mean, every 2 fucking feet we're seeing some kind of weird looking alien plant. Alright, let's go back over this way, because I think there's something hidden up in here. If I remember right. There's something back up in here, I think. Oh, let's not fucking fall off of there, though.
Ryder,
because that would not be cool.
that out. Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Wow, look at
The
this
long-range
shit.
scans were right. This could have been home.
600 years ago. If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long.
Wow.
Guess that makes it the Alpha Tree, huh?
Yeah. But what happened to all its friends outside?
So, 600 years ago, this is what this planet could have been like. You know, this is what it was like, I guess. You know, like just a little picture of what this world was before whatever the fuck happened to it happened. Ooh, look at, what the fuck is that? Some kind of weird alien bug or something. Crab.
Dead animal here, in some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving.
So yeah, this is like...
Extreme example of a microclimate, maybe? Shielded by the cave all these years?
While the rest of the planet died?
Something nasty happened out there. But this means there's hope. Life as we know it can thrive in Andromeda.
Yeah, so yeah, see, something fucking weird happened. Yeah, lice or something, yeah, it's weird looking. Where the fuck that was? Where the fuck am I at now? That's the mysterious cave. Where was I, though? Like, I guess I was over in there and, like, went around through there and came out there, kinda. Let me just backtrack this way a little bit. I want to make sure I'm not missing... Oh, yeah, see? Almost wouldn't have got to scan whatever the fuck that was, and then that's the big-ass alien ship. Alright, good. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
A path off on the left.
I'd really like to do a full playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy as well, you know, one day. If I did pick it up, you know, it's like, I think it's like, it still sells for like 40 fucking bucks, so man, it's like outrageously priced. I mean, it's not bad for 3 games, but the stupid thing is, though, that the trilogy does not come with all the DLC included. You get like a little bit of DLC with 1, a little bit of the DLC with 2, and none of the DLC in 3. Like, if you want the DLCs, you have to go and buy like the DLC as well, which is like an extra like 20 bucks a game to get the DLCs. You know, for shit that's, you know, like what, 10, 12, 15 fucking years old now? Like 10 years old? They're out of their fucking mind, man. You know, they're great games, but ain't no way I would pay that on top of buying the trilogy collection too. And that's if I could even afford to pick up the trilogy collection. What the fuck is... What is that? Is that something I can go up? Oh yeah. Oh right.
What is this?
Yeah, this is
Pretty serious looking operation.
that's the big, that's their fucking base right there. Yeah, that, we come back to this. That's for later, when we're ready to wrap this tutorial planet up. Yeah, that's not for right now. Right now, we're just...
Oh, great. That can't be good.
Looking for shit.
Company!
Uh-oh. Fucking alarm going off, I guess. Fuck out of my face.
Looks like a whole patrol! Probably the arseholes who took Gray. Push them back!
Find somewhere to take cover. Ow! Bitch! Got him. What the fuck is that thing? Some kind of unknown alien technology. Yeah, see, Sam's all fucking busted, so we can scan this shit, but we don't know what the fuck it does until we get Sam back online, because he's all fucking busted and broken right now.
No way.
So we don't know what the fuck any of this does.
Just as well. Not equipped for a big fight.
Okay. And then if we go, like if we keep going this way. Oh shit!
Cora, we read you.
God,
you're alive.
Holy
Shuttle repairs are
fuck.
underway, but we're surrounded.
Holy fuck. Oh man. Thank God for the fucking jump jet, man. Cause that would have been a death. I mean, that's a straight fucking drop into oblivion.
That point marked.
Oh man. But yeah, like we can head that way and go straight on over to where the like Cora and the shuttle is, and like start to wrap up the planet. But you know, there's all kinds of other shit like back this way. You know? I don't know if we can save yet. Like, yeah. So let me see. Yeah, it cannot be manually saved during a priority mission. Yeah, it auto saves at certain points. Like while you're actually out in this world, like I guess it's technically considered like a priority mission or whatever the fuck that means. So you can't like manually save. I don't know why. Seems kind of dumb to me, but you know. What are you gonna do? But the autosave feature is pretty good, though. From what I remember, anyway. What the fuck is that thing? Like, what in the actual fuck is that, man?
You hear that?
I have no idea what the hell that would be for.
But like a pattern.
What? Wait a minute, can I get up here? Okay, I guess. So something's going on near here. Fucking static.
That static's getting louder.
Oh, hang on. What's up here? Anything?
Go on now.
What? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Fucking alien bastard. Bitch.
We're clear.
I'll let you kill another one of
Thank
my
God.
buddies.
I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland, but Fisher's alive, back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help. I'll check around for supplies.
Then head back. We'll be in touch. Liam and I need to go help Cora.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. This, might be solid ground, but this definitely does not, look like it's gonna be humanity's first home either. Not with all these fucking floating rocks and dangerous aliens and fucking lightning crashing down every couple of minutes.
This place is taking a beating from the storms, along with everything else on this planet.
What the fuck is this? Okay, I guess we'll find out then.
Maybe a lightning rod of some kind. No idea how to get it working though.
Ow! Fuck me, okay. We need to get inside, because holy shit. That lightning does not fucking play, man. Let me scan whatever the fuck this is. What did I see? Did I not see something over here? On the scanner? Pop up? No? I swore. I could swear I saw something pop up on the scanner. Okay then. I guess not. Time to go poking around inside of here then.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of fucking military base or something. Fucking weird.
Yeah, no one's living here. So what's it for? Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design.
Yeah, it's obviously some kind of fucking... It's obviously some kind of fucking military outpost. The fuck is this?
Huh, who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine. We sure could use Sam right about now.
Yeah, Sam would be able to tell us what these fucking things are. But, we ain't got no Sam. We gotta try to figure this crazy shit out ourselves. Oh. Hello? Excuse me? The fuck was that? Was that you, Liam? Because if it was, that noise that you just made was creepy as well. Yeah, that was you. That was a creepy, creepy fucking noise. Okay, what are you?
Another weird alien machine.
Right. Okay.
Huh. What's all this about?
Okay. You know nothing to say about that one. What's this?
You guessed it. Another weird alien machine. Huh. Figures. Only one way to find out. You mean turn it on?
The fuck is this? Okay. So... activate this one?
What are you doing, Ryder? Oh shit. That can't be good. Oh. So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something.
Okay, so what the fuck do the rest of these things do then? I mean, we should probably leave well enough alone, but what is this?
Weird. If that's poison, I know who to blame.
Okay. Alright, what about this? What are you?
Whoa. Guess a circuit overloaded. Even the equipment's out to get us.
Okay. Alright, the fuck is this?
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying. Kill all humans, probably?
Maybe, yeah. Alright, what about you?
Crap.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that sounds like an alarm. That's probably not great. Probably should have left well enough alone. Alright.
Hey, that door opened.
Oh, treasure. What do we got here? An overdrive pack immediately reloads all weapons, recharges all powers, and temporarily boosts damage and accuracy. Holy shit, man. I will take it. Cause goddamn, that sounds good.
Some kind of research lab?
Incendiary ammo.
Then it got hit by a tornado.
Ooh, more containers. What is this? Excuse me? The fuck was that noise?
Weird. You hear that? Looks like they were trying to tunnel in. Don't think it turned out so well. Watch it!
Oh god.
What is it? This?
Bitch.
There. So now killer robots too?
Ooh.
The Geth back home would love this place.
What is that thing?
Doesn't say much, other than it's not organic. His wounds look like they're from an energy blast. Might have tangled with our robot friend there.
What were they doing?
So they were trying to... They couldn't get this door to open, so they were trying to, like, blast their fucking way through. They're trying to, like, force this door open.
Some serious energy
is what they were doing.
that door.
Maybe it's closed for a reason.
These guys were poking
Yeah,
around
they couldn't
with this
figure out how to open this fucking door, and they were trying to, like, force it open.
Whatever this is, it scans as being old. Centuries old.
Wish we had Sam.
400 years old.
It's
Holy
older than
shit.
this lab, but about the same age as that bot we just killed.
So maybe these aliens found it deeper in, like an artifact. Any theories, recon specialist?
Okay.
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older, underground. Something
It's
these
over here.
aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah. Bloodthirsty
Excuse
archaeologists.
me? What the fuck is that noise? Oh, it's this thing. Okay. That's creepy.
Weather's still crappy.
Oh god. We got company.
Heads up! They were waiting for
Hi
us!
there, bitch.
Damn! They got a lightning rod up and running!
Oh god.
Stalking us? Starting to feel
Fuck
like
off
it!
me. Are there any more of them left, or is that all of them? I think that's all of them. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, is that the storm? Oh, okay. Let me check the map and see which way. Yeah, see, that goes up towards there, but we want to kind of swing back around this way and check all this other... Like, there's a little bit of extra stuff, like, this way. Like another ruin. And maybe another downed crew member, I can't remember. But, like, there's like a little bit of extra stuff you can get that way before you head to the shuttle area over there. Where Cora and the others are. So we want to kind of go... Yeah, this way. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Any kind of loot or experience.
Wreckage ahead.
But yeah, I love the control. Like, you know, just moving around, using the jump jets and all that shit. Like, it just feels so fluid and so natural, man.
What a mess. I can't believe we survived this.
We're not off
Wow,
planet
so
yet.
this is the other half of our fucking shuttle. Okay, wow. So...
Shit!
That's ammo.
It's an ambush!
What?
hell, they got the jump
fuck
on
me.
us.
Come on. Back off.
More of those animals!
Oh, God.
Us for them! They forced this!
Trying to surround us! Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock!
Fuck out of here.
And our 2 o'clock! And our 8!
Bitch. I'll take
Now
those
who's
shields,
dead,
thank you.
asshole? There! We got them all!
Good on you, Liam. Shit talker.
Flight recorder here.
Okay. Flight recorder.
We've experienced a catastrophic lightning hit. Liam and Ryder are gone.
What's your location?
Any loot? Oh, yeah, some loot too. How about that? I'll take it. So where... Yeah, see, we didn't find out whatever the fuck that is. That's the other thing that's over here, is whatever that alien ruin is. Then we'll make our way back up there to the crashed shuttle. I like Liam so far, though, man. He seems like a lot of fun. You know, it's kind of funny listening to him.
There's hope.
Listening to him, you know, talking shit to these aliens, kind of the same way I do. He's kind of fun. I'm enjoying him more than I thought I would. So yeah, there it is. There it is. Fucking aliens down there too. Wish I had a sniper rifle.
Take him out!
Bitch.
On it!
Dropped him. Bitch. Where you at? Is that? Nope, that's a fucking alien with a gun. That's what that is. Get out of here. Bitch. Where's the other one?
That was the last one! We're
Got
clear!
him.
First species we meet and it's out for blood. Not if we don't give it to them.
What the fuck does that mean, Liam? I mean, I agree, you know, let's not just give up our blood, but I mean, what the fuck, man? Okay, ooh, a container. Some credits. Some moolah. I'll take it. So that's, yeah, that's pretty much everything, I think. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Because that's the, like right there was where where we saved what's-his-face, and then we went, you know, up that way and around. So we can turn around and go back now, I guess. And head over to the shuttle crash and over to Cora. I'm enjoying this quite a bit so far. I picked leader at the start, you know, in character creation, because that is the path that leads into the Sentinel to start with, which is the profile that I'm planning on building around with the tech armor and the improved biotics and shit as we get, you know, really going once we get off this world. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I apologize about that. But yeah, I went with leader because I'm planning on going with the Sentinel profile that gives you bonuses to tech and to biotic powers. And it also gets you that really cool looking tech armor that they came out with in like Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. And I think it should be a pretty fun character to kind of build around, you know. I plan on taking a couple of combat powers and, you know, tech powers and biotic powers. I don't really have the build like completely planned out or anything. I just kind of got an idea in my head.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it too. Try to light them up.
Oh,
I'm on
fucking
it.
Aliens. Bitch.
Pick your targets.
Plenty of those.
I got one.
Where's that asshole?
What did we ever do to them?
Careful, they fight dirty.
Come on, bitch.
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet.
Fuck you then.
Well, that settled that.
Nice.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
Leveled up. Alright, good. So, let me see. Where are we going to put our first points at? We got energy drain, which is good. At a certain point, I want to be able to pick up the assault turret, because I think we're going to be making use of that, but we can't pick that until we put 9 points into tech, because that's like what you unlock if you go like down the engineer path to start with. But I think we're probably going to be making use out of like energy drain, maybe the assault turret, or maybe I might let me see. Energy drain. See, this one is good because it does damage, but it also, like, every time you use it, it's a good way to, like, get your shields back up too, you know. So it is like a good like just a good all-around power to have. Let's see, what is it? Okay, so yeah, see, if you pick this way, it primes, and it's already a detonator. So yeah, if you pick this one, like you can use this as a primer or a detonator. Okay, that's pretty handy. Because basically what priming and detonating is like if somebody else uses a power on an enemy that, say, primes it, and then you use a power on that same enemy that is a detonator, like the detonation will explode, and like, you know, instead of doing like whatever it is, like here where it says 20 plus 25% damage, 50% damage versus shields, 15% damage versus synthetics, instead of just hitting one enemy, it'll hit like all of them in a certain radius. You know, it turns it into an AoE basically, and does extra damage and shit, which is a pretty nice little like way of like comboing powers, you know, with your squad and shit. So let me see. It's a tough call because cryo beam is fun to use too, and I could see using that and energy drain together, because this one you can prime when you're using this and then detonate it with energy drain. And see what this does, the nice thing that this does is at the end here you can pick snap freeze, and where is it? Snap freeze, or yeah, it's snap freeze. But yeah, see what this does is it'll freeze them in place, like it'll actually stop them and they'll fall over and shit, you know. And then you can detonate that and it'll have that snap freeze, which will like hit multiple enemies in like a big range and fucking freeze them too, you know, and shit. And it's pretty fucking handy. So it's a tough choice. I do want to put some points into like tech support and like offensive tech and shit too, though. So, and like auxiliary systems more than likely too, because see, this is gonna give buffs to our stuff. So, let's see. That'll give us bonus shields to us and all our squad mates. That makes tech damage powers do more damage. This does increases the tech duration. Okay. Increases damage, I think. That makes your construct be better. Okay, that, yeah, reduces your weapon weight, which is good. It's good stuff in all these trees. Or we could go... Because see, the biotics tree, what I'm thinking about taking here is backlash. Which is like when, you know, you got a bunch of enemies that are coming down on you and, you know, they're like shooting at you with assault rifles and, you know, other shit. You can hit this and it'll like throw up a shield in front of you that like will absorb damage and like reflect their bullets and back at them and shit, which is pretty handy for like tanking some fights. It's a tough call. I don't know. I don't know. Or we could go with like pull and see what that does. Is that like lifts them off the ground? I don't know. It's a tough fucking choice. I guess let's maybe try pull. I've never really done much with that, so I guess let's maybe try that, yeah. Yeah, confirm and exit, yeah. And then I guess we can put a point over here into something. Or we could go into combat and take something, maybe. Let's go tech first, I guess. We'll go team support and give ourselves better shields for now. Make ourselves a little beefier. There we go. What, did I not do the thing? There we go. Confirm and exit, yeah. And we got one unspent skill point, so that's okay.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's
Grab
my dad?
ammo, and is there
You went
health over
scouting
here?
ahead while we fixed the shuttle.
Alright,
Ryder,
good.
there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you
Right,
at all?
I'm not gonna... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna swap out...
Barely a word.
I mean, I'll
Then
take
started shooting. What about you?
We tried being nice.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Yeah, there ain't
Get
no
to cover.
fucking
Go,
being
go.
nice with these fucking aliens.
Here they come!
Oh shit. It's a big ship. A lot of fucking
They got
aliens.
balls to try an airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Bitch. Fuck out of here.
It's when do rocks float?
Just go with it! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming! This weather?
Oh god,
Guess we got
grenade!
their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me!
Okay, so that's working out pretty good. To fucking pull with
Sound off!
and then
I'm
hit
here.
them with energy drain.
Still alive. Here.
Present!
Fucking dog out of here,
I can't get a beat on those things.
bitch.
There's too many of them!
Just keep firing! We can do this!
Man, these guys know how to fight. Ah! Damn shrapnel!
Oh god, grenade!
Damn, they won't let up!
Fuck. Holy shit, that's a big boy right there. Go, bitch. Woo.
Liam!
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, anger's good. Yeah, but I mean, on the other hand, we don't want to be wasting ammo. But yeah, anger's good.
Stay pissed.
Be pissed.
Use it. Will do.
Just remember, we need that ammo.
Strangle them if I have to.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him. There are shuttles in pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with the Sentinel. Yeah, is building like a tanky, you know, like tech and like biotics,
Take cover!
kind of a build. Yeah. And see, that's backlash. That's what I was thinking about taking as my biotic power. What Cora does right there, putting up that shield.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver.
10 in the head, make sure he's dead.
Sam, are you there?
Yeah.
QEC link established. Affirmative, Scott. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Oh, hey, Sam's back up. How about that?
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded need help.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move.
Alright. Time to go see what Dad has in mind. Hi, come here. Yeah. There you go, you big baby. Alright.
Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Stock up on ammo.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get...
So, we're headed back over here to like right there where we found that big ass Sith base before,
No
I mean, or
detours.
not Sith base.
What was my dad
the fuck
scouting
I'm talking
for?
about. Playing too
Trying to
much
get readings on that tower.
Well, the network puts
KOTOR,
him near it.
Exercise
big
caution.
ass
The
alien
storm front
base
is
over
already
there.
gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
I agree. It's good to have our fucking
Sam's right. We don't have much time.
buddy back in our brain. Oh god.
Look, the rot. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
See, now we don't have to fight all the cat over here because we came through already and cleared them all out right there. Otherwise, we would have had to fight like an ambush. Dad wearing his N7 armor.
Stay low.
So you know he had to. You know he's a badass, man. If he's wearing N7 armor, if he was an N7 agent, you know he's a badass. Cause That's what Shepard was an N7. Before he got turned into a Spectre.
Who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
Well, it's what I trained for.
Wouldn't be much of a recon specialist if I didn't.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Baptism by fire.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
the lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
Okay, and if we're wrong?
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
The alternative is an 85% chance of death from lightning strike, capture, or worse.
Okay.
Well, when you put it that way.
No illusions about this.
Yeah.
It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
Beats getting fried by lightning, but we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
I love the armor and the weapon designs in this game, man. They really look badass. Oh, he's taking out their fucking lightning rods. So it'll fry their shield. Okay.
Works for me.
That's smart. I mean, you know, I don't think he could guarantee that lightning would just
Let's go!
strike that fucking shield wall.
Push ahead to the structure. Sam, load combat profile.
Here they come!
Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
This went south in a hurry.
Oh, that's fun.
Go,
Hitting
go,
them
go,
with
go.
pull and watching them float up into the air.
They're coming out of the
Okay,
woodwork.
so we'll let we're gonna let Dad run ahead and do what he's doing.
Keep things tight, don't get separated!
You know, there's a lot of shit to see around this
Scott,
base,
get moving.
you know. And they try to rush you through this pretty quick, but there's like loot and shit, you know, to be had along the way. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Bitch. Sir? Alright, where's the other one? Got him. Alright, so there's another asshole up here somewhere. I'm trying not to, like, rush along. Where is... I don't fucking know. Because, see, there's a lot of shit in here that you would miss out on, you know. There's fucking containers with weapon mods and... You know, a lot of stuff you wouldn't normally think to grab, you know, because you're trying to rush along and keep up with your dad and shit, you know.
Sam,
And I
bionic
just
amp interface mode.
I don't like to leave anything behind if I can.
I'm here. Keep the momentum up. Don't let him get the drop on you!
Yeah, hitting them with pull and then the drain to detonate it is a pretty fun combo, yeah.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
Especially once we get it all like ranked up and shit.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea.
Oh, container.
But it's working.
Take it. See, normally we'd be able to scan this shit and like get research data off of it, but you can't do that here.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
Hi there, bitch.
We'll know when we get there.
Oh, that hurt.
Keep up!
Fucking nice.
Almost fried me.
Floated him up into the air and hit him with energy drain and then dropped him into the fucking abyss.
Don't stop! If we fall behind,
off
we're
the
dead!
platform.
Ready? Let's get inside there.
Shit, they're crack shots.
Sweet. Bitch. Can't hide from me, bitch.
Come on, into the building.
I just love that though, like, on the unshielded guys, you know? When they're trying to, like, stay, you know, hidden in cover, you know, and you can just grab them and float them up into the fucking air and then just annihilate them with your assault rifle, you know? Where are we going? I don't know. Where the fuck did Dad go? I want to see what's upstairs anyway. Before we figure out where he's at.
Sam, give me engineer
Oh,
profile.
that's him. Holy shit.
Come on me!
Bitch.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it.
Missed
Come
him
on.
with pull.
Bastard almost got me. Give it right back to him.
Missed your ass that time, no bitch.
Watch that crossfire from above.
The storm just took one of them out.
Hell yeah! Lightning's finally on our side.
Until it's not.
Bitch.
Don't let him pin you down.
Alright. Look around in here a little bit.
We can do it.
Yeah, see there's a container over here.
Stick with me.
Another container. Good stuff. Alright.
This looks like a control
Follow
center.
Dad.
Keep an eye out for more coming up behind.
We made it. In
Okay.
one piece.
Not over yet. I need to get through that
Bitch.
door over there.
Okay. Oh, so we
What
gotta
now?
defend him. Okay.
I need to decipher the language.
There's
Right.
more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us?
Right, so we have to, yeah, this is teaching us about how to, like, position them where you want, like, where you want your squad.
Repositioning.
No, right there, on the other side of that wall, there you go. Although realistically, like, I don't ever fucking use this, you know, like positioning them and shit, you know. Okay, like I told him what. Okay, so it wants me to put them in the circle, I guess.
Right.
Fucking get over there then. And Liam, you where does it want you over there?
Watch it!
Where's the circle
Think I
over
see
here?
movement!
Liam, get over
We
here.
held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us. I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business.
Okay, that's a lot of these assholes.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Bitch.
Hold both sides.
That's a
Can't
big
let them
boy.
slip through. What is this place anyway? I don't know, but they sure want it back.
The fuck is? Oh my god.
50% decrypted.
Bitch.
It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
One of those big bastards.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
One big bitch.
Just a little longer.
Ow! Fuck me! Get out of here.
They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Alright, call them back.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Okay. You realize we got a shit ton of more
I need your
aliens
help over
coming in, right?
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
We need to get this door open.
Okay.
On it.
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
With who?
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing.
This is cool
Translation
right here.
Let's see what we have.
I always really like this whole scene right here. Love the music too, man. The music is so fucking good. Mass Effect has always had like the most amazing soundtrack. The fucking like synth, you know, like I don't know what you call it, like new wave, like kind of fucking synth music vibe, you know, this guy. Yeah, proof we can succeed.
This is more than hope. It's proof we weren't crazy. We can fly to a whole new galaxy and still make sense of things.
Sam had a little something to do with it.
It was simply a matter of linguistics, though I am pleased to have it.
Oh shit. Oh, there ain't no fixing that shit with your fucking Omni tool thing on your wrist.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction
Yeah,
now.
there ain't no fixing his helmet that time. 3, maybe 4 minutes away on the shuttle.
Deep breaths. What are you?
Initiating transfer.
See that's a fucking man right there. You know, it goes to show you the real nature of his character, you know. That, you know, like you see that he's kind of hard on Ryder the whole time. That, you know him through the early part of the game, but like that right there, you can see like how much he really loves, you know, Ryder and his sister, you know. Because I mean, he sacrificed his life to save you. You know, he gave you his helmet.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. Get him to Sam node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
A hardwire connection?
Welcome back, Scott.
What happened?
That's why he's in
You were
7.
clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Well, I mean, you could tell, like, he put, you know, the mission above his own family and everything else, but, you know, when it come down to it, you know, he's willing, you know, to save your life. You know, he gives you his helmet, you know, to save your life. I guess because he can see, you know, like that Ryder's the one that the initiative needs, you know, and not him, you know, in the long run, I guess. How did I survive?
Then how did I make it out? Hey, you're still with us.
Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake.
Who are you talking to?
Sam? I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
Yeah, he didn't make it.
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm sorry, Scott. I know this must be a blow.
Yeah, he died a hero.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
He did that. He did that because he made it.
What are we doing
He made
in
it to
Sam?
Andromeda.
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
Okay.
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Scott.
So, see, that's why, like, I want to trust Sam, you know, but like, this is kind of why it's hard to trust him, along with everything that you see of like AI and Mass Effect, you know, like 1, 2, and 3, because from everything that we just saw, basically what it's telling us, and I think we find out later that it's actually the way it is, that like Sam is so entwined into the way that Ryder's brain works now that, like, there's no separating them. Like, if they tried to separate Sam or, like, the implant from him, that I think, like, he'd die without it. Like, that his brain would, like, atrophy or something. Because of the way that Sam has, like, twisted his, like, brain, like, the connections in his brain and shit. That, like, his brain would atrophy without that connection. And so that's kind of why, like I say, it's kind of hard to really, like, completely trust that Sam is, you know, really benevolent, you know, that he's really just wanting to help out. Because, I mean, Sam is kind of in a position where he has to keep Ryder alive because he'll die without him, you know.
You can't be serious. What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
I mean, Cora was supposed to be the Pathfinder, but...
Why would my dad do this? He obviously had faith in you. I say run with it.
Yeah, why would he pick Ryder? Yeah, so he picked Ryder over
Sam's linked to your mind
Cora.
on a deeper level now.
I guess he realized
Trying
Cora
to untangle
wasn't
it
ready for it.
could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking
But see,
about
that's
the
what
next
she
step.
said, like...
A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting? That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
He needs to rest first.
He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Okay. But yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like, that's what that
Oh,
doctor...
I checked on your sister. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she.
Okay.
A bit of your dad in both of you.
But yeah, that's what that doctor was saying. Like, even if they tried to separate Sam from him,
This is our private channel.
that it could
I
kill
shared
him
it
to
with
do
him.
it. So yeah, something's... That's why it's hard for me to really trust an AI, you know? What
You
channel?
never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Okay. Look at this asshole. What the fuck is that? It's a weird looking thing on his head. I guess that's horns or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, they're able to see, like, a projection of what Ryder's dad did. He's trying to copy it, look. But it ain't working. He's pissed off. Fucking. fucking rockhead looking. Look at him. He's all pissed off. He's really pissed about that.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Okay.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back
You
home.
lose, alien, yeah.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance.
Oh, so this is supposed to be something like
Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a
their
live person.
version
Well,
of the
like it or
Citadel,
not,
I
we're
guess.
here. Take us in.
Like each one of the arcs, like docks with it, and then
Construction
like
should have
provides
been
it
finished
power
by
or
now.
something.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
And they said there's no sign of the other arcs, like the Solarian,
All right.
the Turian, the
I got
Asari
us
arcs are missing.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
So that's great. So that's what I was saying, like they left before the human arc did, I think. So they must have run into those fucking aliens too.
You gonna be okay,
Who
Ryder?
will probably
The captain
not
just called me
friendly to
Pathfinder.
them either.
This is really happening. Just take a deep breath. I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours.
Wow, you look
You just
weird.
need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to
Anywhere
fall
for
out
me
of
to
the
go?
sky on Habitat 7. But we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Captain wants to see a full-duty roster.
I just updated the charts.
She'll want to see crew reassignments first. Start with non-essential
Oh,
personnel.
container. What's in there? Some credits. I'll take them. Anything in here to scan? Anything?
Okay, folks. This is what we've
Huh?
been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get
Oh,
clearance
wow.
from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any logjams, so it's vital your teams coordinate with each other and keep people moving.
So that's what I was saying, like the humans, the Asari, the Turians, the Solarians, each sent 20,000 each of their species on the arcs to Andromeda, because they said it was 100,000 total, along with the humans. And then at some point later, the
It'll be nice to see some
the
friendly
Quarians
faces
were
this time.
supposed to send.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the
And at
arcs.
some point later, the Quarians
we
were
can start
supposed to
waking our
send us
people up.
an arc too, I
They built a
believe.
ball, right?
Bet the
Gotta have
Rachni
champagne
could
for
fix you.
welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
This is fucking creepy.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We can see
Scan
what
that
the VI
fucking
has
thing.
to say.
Oh, I did scan it. Okay. Container. Take it.
Plants are still alive.
Maverick skirmisher legs. Did I loot those?
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
Virtual intelligence kiosk. Hello?
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Okay, tell me about immigration?
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Thousands?
Place is deserted.
Yeah, the place is a fucking ghost town. What the hell is this thing talking about? Alright, tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has
2
ever
million
traveled
light
outside our
years
home
away
system,
from the
making you a brave
Milky Way
pioneer
galaxy.
indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Wow. Tell me about the Nexus.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Yeah, exactly. What about the living arrangements?
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Yeah, this thing is like way fucking out of date. What's the current year?
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
Alright. Bye, VI thing.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Okay, that's creepy. It's really fucking creepy. Anything over here? No? Okay. Guess we're going down the ramp then. The fuck is making that noise? Oh, it's telling me to scan. Oh. There. I guess that's what
There's
it's
a guy.
telling me.
Maybe he's got champagne.
Okay, what the fuck is he doing out here all by himself?
Let's talk to that worker.
Hello?
Hi there.
AI is a
We're
creepy,
from Hyperion, and
especially
wondering where everybody went.
with everything you see about them, you know, in the Mass Effect
Did he
universe.
hear you?
They're
Did you
always
say an
creepy
arc?
and dangerous. I did?
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Check it out, it's a Turian.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Why? Why did they think we were all missing or dead?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
So did the human Ark leave later than the others, or
Everything that
was
could go
it
wrong
just...
with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a
Or
band
did it
of
just
dark
get
energy
here
that
later
knocked
than
us
the
off
others
course.
did?
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know
Because
why
the
we
way
call
he's
it the
talking-
Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
But yeah, like the way he's talking, like they were expecting the human Ark to get here like
Ryder,
earlier,
we should get to the tramp. A lot of people will want to see you.
around the same time they were expecting the other Arks, and it just didn't.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone,
So
period.
I don't know.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
Okay, so they've already run
You
into
should know our command structure has been fractured.
the
Some
cat
of us are filling in for leaders who died.
or the aliens or whatever the hell they're called.
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We're here to help out.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead.
Yep.
Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden
dead
Worlds
and
panned out.
gone.
They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other Arks.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Well, even if I'm not, you don't have a choice.
You're in trouble here. I'd say you need any help you can get.
We need qualified help.
That's no way to treat a guest.
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
It's a mess.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Okay. But yeah, that bitch up there, you know, Director Addison or whatever her name was, she can say whatever she wants, but, you know, but they need qualified help and blah, 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 but, you know, we were right, you know, they need whatever fucking help they can get. And like it or not, we're the Pathfinder, so there ain't shit they can do about it. Let's go up here and talk to her stupid ass, I guess.
Choice we have. How the hell should I know?
Excellent. Let's go over the
Spender,
docking
you
checklist,
have a
shall
job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Excuse
Sorry,
me,
my
bitch?
face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
All that matters is that he's dead and you're dealing with me.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Right, ain't no... Yeah. You didn't... There ain't no home anymore. This is home. You know. Like it or not, because there ain't no going back, you know. Even if they could try to go back, it'd take them 600 years to get there, and they ain't got no way to fucking do it. Because they ain't got no Mass Effect relays here to help them get back. What was your relationship with my dad?
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
The fuck does that mean? Path-found something? What the fuck kind of... Do you even English, bitch? Colonial director position?
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Right. What's the plan for the aliens?
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Right, I mean, but we need military. You know, because there's fucking hostile aliens out there, you know, looking to wipe us the fuck out. So, yeah, we need military. You got any insight into the strange tech I saw?
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me.
Yeah, she's an
the
asshole.
brains in research. They're supposed to
The
know
whole
their
fucking
business.
game, she's an asshole.
The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
So it's about as advanced as the Reaper technology. Is that what she was saying? But it thinks different. What? What's this about failing outposts?
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal.
Okay.
Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel. Not headed by Tan. Or even me.
Okay. I'll be going then.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Okay, fuck you too then, bitch. What a fucking cunt, man. Let's see. I think Nakmore Cash is over here. Yeah. So we'll talk to her. What is this? Some credits. I'll take it. A data pad. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up. This is the Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates. And his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist. Blah, blah, blah. So that's just Nakmore. That's just her writing down her thoughts. Hi there.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Blames you because she sucks at leading. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Where are all the Krogan? Because I'm only seeing you here. Where are the rest of the Krogan?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Okay, what's this about number 8?
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
So, what was this deal that the Krogan had?
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
So they fucked the Krogan over again. Just like they did, after the Rachni War. And the Krogan left. Same shit repeating itself. So why are you still here?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Okay. What's the Nexus's problem?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Wow, Gian Garson was killed? And that just goes to show you how fucking stupid these people here on the Nexus are. You know, dealing with the cat and with everything else, you know, hostile aliens all around wanting to kill them. And, you know, they used the Krogan to put down the rebellion that happened on the Nexus when, you know, some of the crew on the Nexus decided to rebel when they didn't want to, you know, be forced to, like, ration food and shit like that. And after the Krogan stopped that and, you know, helped them get rid of the people, like exile them basically, instead of giving, you know, letting the Krogan have more say in how the Nexus was run like they promised, they just double-crossed them, and so the Krogan fucking left.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
The station was damaged on arrival? What? Tell me about the genophage.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Wow, that's fucked up. Yeah, see, after they used the Krogan to, stop the Rachni, see, the Solarians went and found the Krogan. And at that point, the Krogan were, like, basically Neanderthals. Like, they hadn't developed technology or anything like that. And so the Solarians went and did what they call, like, uplifting them, where they basically did, like, genetic experiments on them to, like, make them smart so that they could use weapons and technology and shit, and then send them off to fight the Rachni, which they stopped. But they didn't count on, like, how fast the Krogan breed and how, like, you know, the way that, like, the Krogan evolve and shit like that. And so, like, then after the Rachni Wars were over, like, the Krogan basically were gonna, like, go to war with the rest of the galaxy and, like, threatening to take over everything. And so the only way that they could be stopped was the Solarians used some kind of shit they put in the atmosphere on the Krogan homeworld that infected them all with the genophage, which is what she was talking about. That sterility virus where, like, only 1 in 1,000 of their children survive, like, being born. Which is fucking brutal, man.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond.
Yeah,
and it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What's the state of a cure?
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Wow. It's fucking brutal. What the Solarians did to them.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed
Just
and
fucking
built
brutal.
this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Okay.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
So yeah, that's fucking brutal, man. The Krogan history.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await
Information wall. What is this?
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
My employee
You
data?
are Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go through all that. There's no quest or anything there, I don't think.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down.
Let's go and talk to Director Tan before we go exploring the rest of this place. I think that'll open up a couple of side quests and shit.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
So every world they found has turned out to be like Habitat 7. That's great. You trust me now?
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Don't play games with me.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Okay, you got me there.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Give me 1 quick minute here. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, Tran seems kind of like a, kind of like a Weasley little guy, but I think all in all, he probably, like, has the best interests of the colony at hand. I mean, he definitely wants to be, you know, like, have more power and use you to get it, but I think he kind of has the best interest of the colony at heart, though.
Ryder, you may have a less
And doesn't seem like a total
but I
dick,
want to express
you know,
my
like
condolences for your father.
Addison does.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
What happened to him?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Tell me about the Nexus trouble.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Tell me about Gian Garson's death.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Wow. Tell me more about the Scourge disaster?
Candace mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Okay, tell me about this Sloane Kelly.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
That's true. Where are the Krogan?
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Okay, that's kind of a dick way of looking at things. You know, they helped you put down the rebellion of the exiles or whatever. And, you know, you guys agreed to give them a better say around here, more say in what happened, and then you didn't because you're basically calling them, you're basically saying the Krogan are big dum-dums and they don't deserve a say in everything.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
That's a fucked up way of looking at things. You need the Krogan to go up to, you need the Krogan to help you going up against the cat. Tell me about the Andromeda initiative?
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Can you tell me about the initiative origin?
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. Yeah. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Okay, what were your motivations for coming?
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station may serve as a governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind
species came ahead of the Arks?
Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
How did some species come ahead of the Arks? Tell me about your role.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Why the doubt in your leadership?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
So he... So he was a fucking accountant, and he's just in charge now because everybody ahead of him is dead. Tell me about the missing arcs.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Additional arcs?
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
And see, that right there is basically telling you that, you know, that would have been DLC. You know, the arrival of the Turian arc with the other species, like the, I forget what they're called, the Volkahar or something, like the little short mole-looking guys. The, you know, the Hanar, which are the big, weird things. I think the Drell are like the jellyfish-looking things. You know, and all of that, you know, he's saying would have been with the Turian arc. But they had like technical problems with the ship, and were going to come later. So yeah, that all that would have been in DLC if this game had gotten DLC like it deserved.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What are forward stations?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Okay.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
And yeah, all this shit is closed off. It'll open up later. Oh. Hi there, Raj Patil.
Hey,
you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Why paranoid?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you report this?
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of, but I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me, if they start hitting critical systems.
Yeah.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Let's see. I think the other one's down the steps down in there somewhere.
What am I doing from Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Excuse me?
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Okay.
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Hi, Kandros.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you out here to
Tell me
Andromeda?
about this.
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
What's your role here?
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Can you tell me about the Ket?
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Alright.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
So yeah, basically, that's just telling me about the multiplayer online part of the game, which you don't have to do. It's like these little strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you could...
But that isn't news to you, right? You...
So, does that give me permission?
Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Okay.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Since you have a front row view of the cluster,
yeah, so that's just telling us about the strike team shit. Like basically, you can set up teams, and then you can choose to send them out on missions, and they'll come back with rewards if they're successful. And like from another playthrough, you can see I got like some waiting that I never picked up. So like the teams transfer between playthroughs. See, I got 10 mission funds, whatever the fuck that is, an item box, and a research data box for completing that mission. I got a credit box and a material box from that, which is like money and crafting materials. Got money and crafting materials from that. And money and crafting materials from that one. Let's go back. Is that shit in my inventory? Oh wait, no, wait. I can open it from this interface, I think. Yeah, so you can open the boxes. I got some Helios research data. And some, I guess some, whatever the alien research data is called. And then with this, I found a gun. Found a Omni-Blade weapon. Got some credits. It didn't say how many, which is weird. And we got some crafting materials, silicon, graphite. And the crafting materials you use to like make weapons and armor and make like upgrades for them, like mods and shit that you can install on them. And so you can play these missions online in like the online multiplayer. I think the servers are still up and running for it, but me, I don't ever fuck with that. I just every now and then I'll send out strike teams, because it'll take like here, I'll show you. Send out strike team Juliet. That'll take 1 hour to complete. That'll take 4 hours to complete. That'll take 1 hour and 45 minutes. That one will take like 4.5 hours, so it's, I mean, it's kind of worth it, you know, because send them out, like, you know, and then collect it, you know, when you start playing again the next day or whatever.
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Alright, so save right here.
Tram technicians, please report.
Did it save? Yeah.
The Hyperion coupling annex.
Alright.
And its gas bladder can expand 300%. Amazing.
Hey, Eric, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
All personnel, be aware
Hi
of
there.
any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Can I talk to you? There we go.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Okay.
What fields do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Huh. And now each one of these guys has like a little side quest you can
Hi,
get from
Pathfinder.
them.
Want to hit some rocks for science?
Sure.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Okay. What about you?
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Sure, yeah.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
They're probably dead.
Your work is important. Don't lose sight of that.
You send them out there and
When I'm
have them
out
come
there,
back. They're
I'll see if I
probably
can find
fucking dead.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
Okay.
Disembarkation. Procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Okay. Scanning around, looking. Oh, loot. Initiative armor, huh? I'll take it.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
So where is that last panel? Aha, there it is.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Yeah, and it goes over into here. Alright. Oh, no, there it is.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Then we need to talk to that asshole in the cage there.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you, not yet anyway.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Right.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I guess the evidence will decide.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Okay. Alright, save again.
Please be advised that
Alright, and
procedures are now complete.
let's see. Been streaming for about almost almost 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna take a little break here. Probably gonna take a little bit of a nap, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to maybe come on earlier tomorrow in the day. Like I'm gonna see if maybe I can come on like in the afternoon or maybe like the early evening and stream for a bit. And then I'll be coming on probably like, I'm gonna try to get on earlier than 12, like maybe 9 or 10 Eastern Standard Time or something like that. But and we'll either do some more of this because I'm really enjoying it. I might decide to do another stream of this tomorrow, or either we'll do some Skyrim. I'm not sure yet which. But anyway, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate that. And as always, I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.